Good morning, good afternoon. How is everyone doing today? It is currently Sunday, May 12th, and this is another Hook Chaser severe weather briefing. And happy Mother's Day to everybody out there. Hopefully, y'all are enjoying y'all's Mother's Day so far. I know it's definitely been a soggy and rough one, especially if you're in here in the central Texas area, points eastward, as we have a moderate risk for flash flood guidance to be met today. And those are already being met in portions of, just east of Waco, north of College Station, multiple flash flood warnings already ongoing, especially here for Killeen, as well as we had a substantial severe thunderstorm warning this morning that dropped pretty significant hail and damaging winds that came through. Luckily, nothing got damaged. Had a couple trash cans floating down the road as our road flooded out here this morning. But this is going to continue throughout the day, and you can see this moisture streaming in from the south, and this is going to continue feeding in to all this moisture to the north, and it's just going to kind of really sit here. It's a very slow moving system, and eventually it will make its way to the east, where another potential significant flooding event is going to take place over the eastern half of the United States. We already got a couple more severe thunderstorm warnings heading towards Beaumont as of right now, 12 p.m. when I'm recording this video. But let's go ahead and jump over to the models and kind of take a deeper dive and see what's going to unfold over the next couple days. And jumping over to the National Weather Service rainfall guidance outlook for flash flooding, y'all can see this moderate risk, a level 3 out of 4 today already for significant flash flooding, basically from Waco points east, almost all the way into Alexandria, Louisiana, points north of Houston. And this is accompanied by a big slight risk going all the way up to the DFW area, down to Austin, Houston, and all the way up to Jackson, Mississippi. And this is going to transition into tomorrow for the next severe weather event and potentially significant flooding, as well as we got that moderate risk for flash flooding near Mobile, Alabama, Hattiesburg, Mississippi, Gulfport, New Orleans, and that slight risk stretches all the way almost over to Tallahassee with that slight risk. But so this is going to be definitely a potential for significant flooding. There's definitely going to be flash flood guidance mess without a doubt. So anyone in these areas for today and tomorrow definitely need to heed those watches and warnings. If you get a flash flood warning, if you're in a low lying area that usually floods easily, have a action plan in place. Make sure that you have an area that's going to be safe if waters do start to rise around you. And we can see this on the HRRR high resolution rapid refresh model as we push this in time today. This is around 12 p.m. and we push this in time, and you can really see if we go to there we go. If we go to the later models, right, this is around, let's see, 6 p.m. Still, 6 hours later from now, we're already experiencing and still experiencing potential significant rainfall in central and eastern Texas. And this continues to the night at 7 p.m., 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m. And it's really not by 11, almost midnight, that all that rain really finally starts moving out into the Louisiana area. And you can see this switching over to the Louisiana area, this big Boeing structure moving through central Louisiana, going into Mississippi. This is around 1 a.m., give or take an hour or two. The timing might be off a little bit depending on how fast the system ends up moving, if it speeds up or slows down. But this is around 1 a.m. in the morning, and you can see this intense line of potentially significant winds pushing into Louisiana and Mississippi area. And you can see, 3 in the morning, going into Jackson, Mississippi, pushing into almost Alabama at this point. And it's going to continue into 4, 5 a.m. And that's as far as we can see on the HRRR model. But it's definitely going to be a long duration event. Rainfall rates are definitely going to be 2+ inches an hour, potentially, in some of the strongest cells that we're going to see. And the flash flooding for tomorrow is not going to be the only issue that we really got to take a look at, because we also have the severe weather threat as well. And y'all can see that on the day 2 outlook for tomorrow, Monday, May 13th. And we've got a massive slight risk pretty much all the way from Austin, points east, all the way to Mississippi. And this is mainly going to be driven by a significant hail, which can potentially be 2+ inches in diameter. But not out of the question, especially for San Antonio, Austin, going into the Shreveport area. But we are going to have that chance for severe winds, potentially gusting up to hurricane force winds, not out of the question. And then we're also going to have that 5% tornado risk, which is going to be from almost Dallas area points east all the way to Shreveport, almost Mississippi, and then the massive 2% risk that's going to accompany that 5%. And this is not going to be a huge tornado outbreak by any means. I do think that a couple of tornadoes are definitely possible given the environment that these storms are going to be in. So we're just going to kind of have to wait and see how things unfold. This is pretty much going to conclude it for today's video, guys. Just just want to do a quick breakdown of the upcoming, storms and things like that. I do think that we are going to potentially have more active weather and severe weather coming up closer to the end of this month, potentially around the 18th, 19th of May. So we're definitely going to have to keep an eye on that. But thank you for watching, guys. If you like the video, definitely like it, hit that subscribe button and turn notifications on, as I will be doing more future videos like this, including storm chasing videos